Hey everyone, welcome back to SpikedVanlife. Today we're heading out on a small hike to Steelhead Falls, and then we're going to dive into one of the most asked questions about van life, the budget. How much does it actually cost to live on the road here in BC? But first, let's hit the trail and talk about one of the biggest perks of van life, staying in shape while living in the great outdoors. One of the best things about living in a van is being able to step outside and explore places like this without spending hours driving just to get here. We literally live in the era we're exploring. It makes adventuring so much easier, and staying active becomes part of daily life. Steelhead Falls is a perfect little spot for a quick hike. It's got the peaceful vibe, and it's a great way to start the day before getting into the nitty-gritty of budgeting for this lifestyle. So we've got a relatively short hike to the falls, not too bad. I'm just gonna go find the trailhead. Should be just over here. Van's all locked up and looking pretty as ever. I'm gonna go down and check out these waterfalls. It's probably just a short hike from what I've read, which is good because my legs are still pretty sore from yesterday. Steelhead Falls right there. Just a short walk. Oh, just a short walk right there and there. Let's go check it out. I'm assuming it's this way. See you guys down at the bottom of the hill. This place is pretty magical. Not just the waterfalls, but the trees, the stumps, like all the cedar trees sitting around here. It's just pretty darn cool. I love it. This is definitely one of the coolest places around Mission, BC. It's unfortunate that we can't actually mingle ourselves all the way down the hill to see the bottom part of the waterfall. And there's so many trees here, there's no way I can get a drone up in the sky. And not to mention BC Hydro. You can't really fly a drone without getting permission from the BC Hydro and BC Hydro property, which is kind of funny because when I was looking at my apps, this is technically Mission BC property. I don't understand why I wouldn't say BC Hydro property, but nonetheless, I'm not going to take my chances because if I upload a video with drone footage, somebody reports me, I could get a fine. Because it's basically evidence. I'm giving them the evidence they need. It is what it is. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm pretty happy footage I got and the short walk I did go on. But just being out in nature is definitely worth every penny that I've put into my van to get to places like this, where normally I would have never stopped to check out a place like this. Because normally it would just be straight to Vancouver, straight home, you know? There's no in between. There's no stopping. There's no checking places out. It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We'll see you guys up the trail. All right, we're back at the van. I think I'm a little bit hungry, so. Well, it's that time. I'm gonna go work out, have a shower. We'll see you guys in a little bit. It was a delicious lunch. I had bacon, eggs, toast. It was awesome. Anyways, we'll see you guys down the road. Once I got to Anytime Fitness, the sky was just absolutely incredible. The pinks and the blues was just so beautiful. So I went to Anytime Fitness, did a little workout, had a shower, got all cleaned up, and we're just gonna go hop in the van and call it a night. Oh yeah, and I also did my budget earlier today. If you guys want to see that stuff? Yeah, let's do that. All right, so we got our handy dandy whiteboard here. I didn't include personals, food, maintenance, and any debt repayment because those are kind of just like, depends on you, right? Like how much maintenance you have to do on your van depends on your van. The only thing I've had to do was buy tires, change the oil, and I think pretty soon I'll have to do brakes. So it kind of depends on what your van needs, kind of depends on how much maintenance it costs to repair your van. Food, it kind of depends on your diet. So I usually try and do budget meats, things like that. And your personals, like I don't know, like your prescriptions and, you know, vitamins and things like that. So it kind of varies between person and person. And debt repayment, well, that kind of depends on how much debt you have. So those are kind of just like personal information that I figured that didn't really need to be included, but I figured I could just at least talk about a few things. Van insurance. Now I run ICBC. That's what we have to get here in British Columbia. We have to get private insurance, which covers the solar panels, all the build inside the van, whereas this insurance only covers the metal of the van and the engine and things like that. And the rental insurance covers everything inside the van. So my clothes, the food, my items that aren't attached to the van. So this is attached, it's private. This is not attached, it's rentals insurance. So you need an address for that. Best find a friend that you can really trust to get your mail, open your mail, deliver your mail to you. Everyone's got Netflix. I've got YouTube Premium. I mean, it's no joke. You kind of need to download stuff to go off into the bush to watch them. So it always helps to have YouTube Premium. I got a 120 gig cell plan. Starlink is $189 here in Canada, $17 for banking, checking fees. $500 is scheduled and budgeted for gas every month. $50 for diesel to run the heater. And everything comes to $1,075.49 Canadian rupees. Now if you convert that to the USD, it's $750.18. And then you got your personals, your food, the maintenance, debt repayment, and if once you pay off your debt, you'll want to take that money and put it into a savings account, and that way if you need extra money for maintenance, you can just dip into your savings. But there you go. I can't wait to pay off my debt. That's pretty well why I'm in the van, is because it's so minimalistic. Like, you can't go buy stuff because you have nowhere to put it. So what's the point going to the store? You just find something, it's like, ooh, that's cool. I wonder where I could put it in the van. It's like, never mind. I have no room in the van. Even right now, my stuff's falling over. Ah well, so this folds off into a full-size bed if you didn't know. That's why there's all these cushions. But then I use it and turn it into a couch. I think that's going to be it for tonight. I'm going to pull out a steak, have some dinner for tonight. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video, my little adventure to Steelhead Falls and my little budget. I've been meaning to talk about the budget for a while, so hope you guys enjoyed that. Thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys on the next episode.